There we are. Or there I am. Here I am. Here I am. Making another of these tops. Enjoying the process. In this warm, lovely weather, the first day I'm wearing shorts. First summer day I'm feeling like for real. Like 23, 25 degrees. I just spent an hour in the sun and it was really warm, so I couldn't stay for more than an hour. It was all warm. So yeah, working on a new of these. Hello, Angie. Welcome. I've been missing in action, kind of, but I'm kind of back. Hope you're doing fine. And here we are sweating, and it's good. I am doing a new of these ones. I did a little different than the others because I made just a mesh thing on the bottom part here, then the knitting part, and of course the crisscrossing, which I also made a tutorial today that I released on YouTube, how I make this crisscrossing. Ah, you're great. That is awesome, Angie. I have my coughing and the voice that is not completely back, but it's okay. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, I love it as well. I did finish another thing. Did I show it? I don't remember. Well, yeah, it was in the a little bit. Made this aren't these cute colors? Sunset, sunrise. Really adore these colors. And it's just a singlet. So open for the arms. Quite open actually. So it's pretty loose for a child. It is. Hello, Jackie. Jackie says, glad you're feeling a bit better. The sun will help. Yeah, hopefully it will. I'm really loving this one. Also, I'm working on, I just put it aside for a few days when I went away. This, that is a scrap sweater, small one, 2-year old. I'm thinking a 2-year old would wear this. Well, the parents would put this on a 2-year old. Well, there may be some hippies out there, you know? Someone who appreciates a lot of colors, like Angie. She could use it for a grandchild if she has any. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this second sleeve. That's what it is left, and just something around the neckline, perhaps. I'm not sure about that though, because it's a little on the short or small side already. So I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Yeah, you know. Yes, Angie says yes for a grandchild. It would be awesome. But then again, I just grabbed a new color, made cast on some new stitches, and then went away and went along with making a new one. I I did go to the ranch this weekend. I went on Saturday, and I came back yesterday, like 12, I think, in the middle of the day. And so I spent the whole day yesterday just crocheting and relaxing, and yeah. And today I've also done that, but I've made a tutorial for the crisscrossing on the shoulders. And I hope that some people can have use of it, making their own take on the crisscrossing on the shoulders or wherever. Well, I guess they're most for the shoulders. But who knows? You can all develop new things out of what you learn and make it a little bit different so it can be good for, I don't know, the arms, the ankles, a bag. Who knows? It's just our imagination that hinders us or helps us. So let the imagination flow, and there will be a lot of good projects out there. What are you working on, people? Lori, hi. Lori says, I'm going to listen while I drive to babysit. Yeah, you're always going to your grandchildren to babysit. That's so nice. They're blessed to have you, Lori. You're helping out with the children. And you love it, of course. So it's good for you too. Yesterday, well, I have this medicine, like asthma medicine, just because of the bronchitis, right? So I have to do this. And it's supposed to be in the fridge. So yesterday, when I left the ranch going home, I've been driving for about 10 minutes. My medicine, it's in the fridge. So I had to go back to get it. And that's just the most boring part of the road. My friend calls that part Death Valley because it's a valley and it's like this and this and oh yeah, I can understand why she calls it Death Valley. I remember the first time I went there, was going to the ranch. I was going to visit the people that lived there at that time. And when I had driven a bit more than half the way, it's 7 kilometers, a bit more than half the way, I was coming to the top and it was down and up like that in a valley. And I just thought, Linda, what on earth have you done? Where are you? So I was just kind of scared. But after that, I've gotten used to it. So now it's just okay, I think. But driving it double, because I've just gotten through all of the valley when I remembered, oh, medicine in the fridge, I have to go back. So yeah, I did. And Angie is working on a graduation doll commission. That is so cool. So you're gonna make it like with a black cloak and the hat and everything, or maybe it's not black, maybe it's another color. That's so awesome. It seems like a cool commission. I'm kind of thinking since I made the whale last week, I've been thinking I should make more plushies again, shouldn't I? I love making these clothes, but they take more time, so maybe I should go like every time I finish a prenda, a piece of garment, clothing, I should make 2 amigurumis or plushies. I should, I guess, but I know I won't hold myself to it. It's too difficult because I get an idea. No, I want to do this now, and I don't have kind of the idea for what would I do in the plushie area. Even though I think that I need to up my amount of dogs and different animals for the market on the terrace that I'm going to have, El Mercadillo. And that's just in 2.5 weeks. So I guess I should do that. I have maybe 2 dogs, but I have quite a few Christmas items, which is not good for this time of the year. So, and also I think I should make some octopi or at least some jellyfish. I think both of them, because I guess that will sell. Hopefully, I guess there will be some children coming along, and that would be nice. I'm looking forward. I'm quite excited and quite yeah, excited. A little bit nervous about how it's going to turn out or everything, and I'm hoping I get somebody to do my walls before everybody comes here, so they won't come in here and ooh, what apartment is this? This is so gross because of that water damage. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, but it is what it is. So hopefully I can have that done within a couple of weeks. I have just reached out to somebody asking if he can do it. before the 16th, and this is going to be the 18th, so I would have a couple of days to go on them. And she says, yes, a black cloak, but it turns up to become a bouquet of roses. What? It is a black cloak. And when you fold it up, it becomes a bouquet of roses the opposite way? No way, you're creative. That is so fantastic. She must be so surprised when she gets that. Whoa, kudos to you. Fantastic. I'm kind of seeing that is the cloak covering the whole body part, and then it's folds up to where the head is, and then you hold the head or the upper body, and then it's a bouquet of flowers, right? Everything upside down. Cool. So cool. Did you get that idea by yourself, or did you get it from somebody else? Hey, I'm gonna. The roses are on her head. And when the cloth goes up, her body is actually just a stem of the bouquet. A lot of people make these. I think it's becoming popular. Okay, so the roses are on her head. The cloak goes up. Cloak or what? You're making the pattern yourself. Just an idea is from somebody else, but you're making it on your own way. Yeah. So is it that you turn the cloak inside out then? Well, I'm going to look forward to seeing that. You're making. How is your progress? Are you nearly there, or is there a lot to go? I'm gonna have to pay attention to your next videos and watch everything so I don't miss that, because I really want to see that. Seems so fun. Not that we have these graduations here or in Norway where you dress. In Spain, I don't know, maybe they do, but the Norwegian school don't have those graduation like that. So we don't have these hats and cloaks and stuff. But it would be interesting to see anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna turn up. Oops, absolutely. Although on, I think you have this Saturday live. Not gonna be, but I could watch it later. But of course, I think you're gonna be done before for Saturday. So these days I can watch, because you go live practically. Well, do you go every day? Lots to go. Just working on the head. Ah, okay, okay. So maybe it's gonna be some days until. Wait, I'm gonna just finish this round, and I am gonna go over to the other sweaters. I can finish that one. Shouldn't leave it with just one arm. Of course, maybe I know somebody with just one arm that is 2 years old. I don't think so. I'm feeling better. I'm still coughing, but not as wildly as before. But sometimes it kind of kicks in, and I cough along. My nose is not running per se, but it's stuffed still. And as you can hear, my voice is hoarse. It's a horse. But it's going to go away more or less with time. Got medicine for another week. Okay, 5 rounds. I'm gonna leave this now and go over to the little. I'm not gonna do the same as I did on this sleeve. I'm randomly picking. Well, I'm not really randomly picking on this one. If I got a color that I didn't feel matched, I put it away and took something else. Now I'm getting red. This is not a good red. I mean, this is not the right red. This is too thick. I would love to start with red, but this is too thick. Should I just take this then? Yeah, I think so. Since I picked red, I can do that, right? Have another red down here. This is going to be much lighter, but that's okay. So what am I doing? I don't even remember. What is it? What is this? Oh, is it the same as I've done on this? I don't even remember what I've done. I think it's just the same. So, okay. Oh yeah. Starting here. So 1, 2, 3, maybe should 4. I will have to see what we did on the other side. Just normal, okay. Everything just normal. Oh, I love the red. Together with this brown and bright colors are my thing. And Angie says, I'm just going to be listening now. I have to make my dogs out. Take my dogs out and water my garden. And I'll be listening to you at the same time. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Angie. Very good. You go through that. And I'm just going to be here crocheting. Since I was sitting here crocheting, I thought, well, why won't I go live? I couldn't go live on Sunday nor Thursday. I was too sick on Thursday. On Sunday I couldn't, but my voice was not up to it for real. But now I'm ready. So even though it's Tuesday, I think it's good that we can have a little live. Thinking about maybe going live tomorrow as well, but that will be late because I'm going out to dinner with some friends. Actually, this friend of mine called me the other day and said, hello, I am, and she said her name, and I, okay, hi, like, ooh, and she said, I was visiting you this autumn, and I, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, and I did not remember who is she, but we decided, yeah, let me just clear my head, and then I'll come back to you, and yeah, we can meet up. And then I hang up the phone, and then, yeah, she came together with that friend of mine. Yeah, these 3 ladies. Oh, yeah, she's really nice. I am so forgetful. I don't remember. I think it's the coronavirus that has made me so forgetful. I can blame it on that. You can blame it on whatever, right? But it's going to be nice. So I'm actually going to take her and her husband and her little son to a restaurant that is really cool. that cool restaurant. Her son is just 7, so going to a restaurant isn't, maybe it's not the best. I mean, the coolest thing on earth. So this restaurant is going to be quite cool for him, also, I think. Not that it's very childish thing, but it is a restaurant called Casa Roberto, and there are hundreds and hundreds of golf clubs in the ceiling hanging, and soccer shoes, and you name it, and a lot of things on the wall, everything. And you can even use a marker and write your name on the wall, or write "I was here." And so it seems like, ooh, this is a terrible place. No, it's really nice. Everything's so meticulous, but very nice. But the walls are, and ceilings are filled with things. So it's so cool. So I am going to take them there, and the food is great. And one of the food, I mean, one of the meals, it comes with a, what can you call it? Um, like when you're gonna paint the walls high up, you need something to stand on. You build something. So this is, it comes on a rack or something, and the meat is hanging down. Meat, uh, mushrooms, paprika, uh, onion, you name it. It's hanging on the on this thing, and then you just pull them off onto your plate, which is underneath. So cool, really cool. I'm gonna order that, of course, and I'm gonna tell them about it. So maybe they want to order that as well. Let's see now. Mm. I actually just made a TikTok with that top. I need to do that more often because I do it so seldom. Before, I was quite clever doing it. I did it kind of like every time I finished something. But this winter, I haven't filmed anything for it except for the last week. Oh, you know what? I cannot go with the whole skein. I have to cut off where I want this red to stop. So there we go. This is how much red I allow myself to have. Maybe it's a bit short. Doesn't matter. Oh, I don't think so. It's okay. Hello, Linda. Did you see that I made the tutorial that you asked for? So now you can learn how to do the crisscrossing on the shoulders. Welcome. Lori and Angie are just listening in, so they won't speak, but they're here. And then there are some other people. Jackie's here, and yeah, I'm not sure who else. But hello, Manuela. Welcome. So nice of you to join. I just thought I have to go live now since I haven't gone live for ages, forever. It's been a whole week and more. Not on Sunday nor on Thursday, since I was so sick, without a voice. Should I now go there, maybe? Yeah, directly there. I am working on different things. Linda says, yes, but I have to watch it after I catch up on everyone's videos. Yeah, of course, of course. I didn't, like, you don't have to watch it straight away, and it's 45 minutes. And you can, I filmed everything from when I started the chains and until I had kind of locked them on this side and on that side. So you can go, when you get the idea, you can fast forward. And then I say, at some point, I say, you can go to 40 something to get the reveal in the end, if you want to. If you then kind of know what you do. Oh, no, this is not good. I have to do this. Or do I? Oof, I should have done both sleeves at the same time, so I would remember what I did. Mm, okay. Okie dokie. What? Is this an okie dokie moment? Well, yeah, we'll just think that it's like this. And Manuela says, how are you feeling? Well, yeah, I'm feeling better. Today I've been sitting an hour in the sun, sweating under my eyes and my forehead. Been crocheting. I started crocheting a new one of these. I'm like you, Manuela. Finish a cardigan, you start a new one. Finish a top, I start a new one. I filmed the TikTok for this. And then first I filmed the tutorial, but I'm feeling better. I cough. I do. I'm stopped coughing, but I cough less and more seldom. Or well, when I cough a lot. I have these. Ugh, I feel like it's kind of gibbering in the throat or something. Yeah. You're working on a full leg cardigan? Oh, really? That was, you can't be done in 2 days with that, I guess. I guess you need like a week or so, because that takes time. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how that will be. Yeah. Do I want this color? I could say that this is what came out. Yeah, this is a bit thicker. I can't use it. So I'm gonna use this. It's not big, but not long. It's just gonna be a touch of green now. Attaching the yarn with a magic knot. Actually, I was going to the ranch this weekend, and I was thinking, oh, I could not do the dishes. I'm too weak, too much coughing and stuff. I can't do that. But it went well. I could. I was coughing a little bit in between, but it wasn't the worst thing at all. I wasn't feeling weak. It was. I had more forces, no, more powers, more strength than I thought. So it went okay. And I'm going back on Thursday, spending 3 more days until Sunday. Also doing the dishes. This time it won't be for 30 people. It will just be for 12. 8 visitors and 4 of us who are staying there. I consider myself staying there even though I live here. But since I am in the working, within the employees, kind of, I am one of the people who are extra. Making a filet cardigan goes fast? Really? But filet, I'm thinking, do you use the filet yarn, like really, really thin yarn? Or is it just that it's the technique that is filet? And the yarn you use is the normal yarn? Because, of course, if you use the normal yarn, it probably goes fast. I was thinking this filet, I was thinking, oh yeah, the filet. I was thinking these, what are they called? Doilies. Like doilies, for table, like really thin, a lot of things. But no, filet, that's like double crochet, and then a hole, and double crochet and hole, and yeah. Oh, since I don't do it much or not at all, I'm not so familiar with the terms and what it is. I don't remember so well. Filet is the technique. Yeah, exactly. So the yarn is the same. Okay. And what is the picture? I'm guessing you have a picture for the filet. Is it like roses? Well, yeah, because isn't it like when you've done the pineapple? Isn't that filet? Or am I mistaken? The pineapple cardigan. Is that filet? Hello, Frumpje. Traveling to Spain this summer? Really? Who are you? Are you coming to Malaga? Who are you? Frumpje. Who is that? Who are you and where are you from? I live in Spain. Come visit. Well, this summer I'm going to Norway, so it depends on when. Oh, from the Netherlands. So nice of you to join. I don't think you've been here before, have you? I don't remember seeing that name. Frumpje. Actually, the friend that I'm meeting tomorrow, she is from the Netherlands originally, but she lives in Norway. Her husband is Norwegian, though, and yeah. From Belgium. Oh, cool. That is so cool. I've been into Belgium once. I stayed with some friends there when we're driving to Norway. My friend's sister lives there. So we spent the night there because it's a long way to Norway. I don't remember where it was, though. Really? Your brother was in Malaga this week. How cool is that? Yeah, Manuela says, ik ben van Nederland. ik. The Dutch. That is so cool. Malaga is lovely. Well, this week has been also, we have had good weather. We had some English visitors, English and American visitors on the ranch. And they were very, very pleased with the weather. And I was so pleased for them that they got this good weather. Pink. Should we do pink? Could do pink. Yeah, let's do pink. That sounded so good. Like ik ben van Nederland. I love languages, but I don't know Dutch. I can say ik hou van you. That's the only thing. And hot. God, I think. Goed. Is this good? Something like that. Oh no. I need to attach it. So when are you coming to Spain this summer? I'm gonna leave. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna be spending most of the time in Norway. I'm gonna drive to Norway with my friend, either to bring her stuff back here, or to bring her stuff up there if she's not gonna stay. So we'll just have to see. She hasn't decided yet. But we're gonna drive, so we're gonna spend at least, I'm thinking 5 weeks. At least, I think. 2 weeks of traveling and 3 weeks in Norway, probably. I mean, 2 weeks. That's 1 week each way. Thank you. This green doesn't even reach 1 round. Almost gets me to 1 round, but not quite. Couple of stitches off. But that's awesome. Belgium. Hoo-hoo. I must write you down because I have this map. 12th to 21st of July. Yeah. Not gonna be here. I'm gonna leave in June, end of June somewhere. I don't know. 24th, I don't know. And we're not going back until August. But I have this world map where I scratch off countries where my viewers are from. And you're the first Belgian person that I know of. So I have to write you up here. Let me see. If you, I might have to Frumpje. Kind of strange to say that, but I guess it's not your real name. But I'm gonna call you Frumpje because that's what you call yourself. And you're from Belgium, Belgia, we say in Norwegian. So whenever I get around to film again for my vlog, I'm going to include you in that vlog by scratching off Belgium from the map. Finally, another European country. From Europe, I haven't got too many countries. Ireland or Northern Ireland and England or UK. Norway and Sweden and Denmark. Germany, I think got Germany. No, Netherlands, now Belgium, Spain, Turkey and Austria, and Romania. Did we get Italy? I'm not sure. Well, that was 14. I guess it's not too short of a list. Yeah, it's a nickname, yeah. Frumpje. Am I saying it right? Frumpje. Frumpje. You're a crocheter as well, Frumpje? Or a knitter, or both? And what are you making? Working on something right now, or just joining in? Ooh, I'm frogging involuntarily. Involuntarily. In a couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks, I'm gonna have a market on my terrace. Really looking forward to it. I'm in the planning session or whatever. I've been writing and designing a flyer. I'm gonna put it up on my school. I'm gonna put it up in my neighborhood. I'm gonna give it to a friend of mine. Yeah, we'll see how many people turn up. It's gonna be interesting to see if I can get sold anything. I bet I will. I'm lucky that this last week I actually got sold. I got 3 things sold. 2 sweaters, or 1 top, 1 sweater, and a bag, a star bag, white bag with a brown star, and also the white sweater that I had, this style with this crisscrossing on the shoulders. And then I had here 2 rounds of granny squares, the flowery granny square. 2 rounds of that, and long sleeves. I sold that, and I had one almost in the same color, but this is pink. The other one was coral, and that was 1 round of the granny square, flower granny square, and cluster here. I think it's the same length on the sleeves, more or less. So I sold those 3 items, so I'm happy. Finally, things are selling a little bit. Of course, when I get visitors, they can see my things and, oh, this is nice. How much is it? Oh, yeah. It's not like I am doing publicity too much out of the house, out of YouTube. But now I'm going to do that because of the terrace market. Frumpje says, crocheter who learned to knit 2 weeks ago. Wow. You just knit a sweater. You just learned how to knit and now you knit a sweater. That's great. Means you're a good crocheter. You know what to do. It's just a technique. When you come into the zone, no big deal. And now working on a combination of granny square and knitted top. That's what I've been doing lately. Well, this is not granny square here, but the other ones, I can go grab one. I'm gonna grab the sample. That is just what I have been doing. Crochet and knit. So, crocheting these flowery granny squares with some clusters around. And then this is knitting. I just took up the stitches and then whoosh, knitting 2 knits and 2 purls, 2 knits and 2 purls. So that's on all of them, the 2 knits and 2 purls. This is the smaller one. It's just the same, just smaller. This is the back. Yeah, this is the front. This is the front. So yeah, we are colleagues, we could say, right? Doing the same things. You are going to like it here from Pierre. Oh yeah, thank you, Manuela. I really love that you're doing the same thing. I already feel a connection. Fantastic. Not just this crocheting and knitting thing, but the Malaga, that you're coming to Spain and your brother was in Malaga. You're in Europe. Well, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Should I do the whole skein? Not sure. It's going to be quite a lot of pink. Not sure if I want that much pink, but I'm going to go a couple of more rounds and see. The pink is a little cooler. The tone is cool. So I want more warm colors. It's good with a mixture though, but not too much cool. I think you're gonna like it here. Well, I shouldn't sing. I've tried not to sing since I was warned that you shouldn't sing because then you could be thrown out of YouTube as Manuela did. She wasn't singing, but she was using music. Was that the thing, Manuela? You were using music? I've just been singing with my voice, but singing songs that are copyrighted, can't do that. I was told, so I try to avoid that now. even though I love to sing and want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be obedient. Frumpy says, beautiful. Mine is a top-down raglan style. Well, okay. So neck and breast is the crochet part and down it's knitted. Okay, the opposite of mine. Cool. I'm not the raglan from, well, knitting top down. I'm not used to it, and I prefer the other way. I don't know why, but that's me. I like starting from the bottom. That's cool. We're a bit different too. Can't have share all the same things. Manuela is almost at 500 subscribers again. That's awesome. Manuela, she had her channel. She'd reached 1,000 subscribers. She was the same as I had, or a little bit more, and then they just took her off. So she had to start again. I was so sad for her. All of that work thrown in the drain, going down the drains. But you've not given up, so now you're getting up there again. That's great. So if anybody hasn't subscribed to Manuela, she would really appreciate it if you do, and I would really like it too. If not, just to help her. If not for other things, but just to help, yeah. Let's see, is this enough? I'm gonna do a little bit more. Just a little bit more here. Oops. Spain is fun. Yeah. Have you been to Spain before? Have you? And where in Spain have you been? Málaga, perhaps, since your brother has been here? Maybe that is the place to go for you. Very good, Frumpia. Yeah, you do that. Go look for Manuela. I'm gonna cut this off here. We'll go for the next color. Let's see. Black. I kind of don't want white. Should I then want black? Let's see what I could get instead of the black. White? No. I don't want white. Green again. Prefer green. Okay. And Manuel says, Danke from around Benidorm. Okay. Yeah, I've been there as well. I've been to Alicante and a town nearby, Torrianos. I've been playing handball, and I used to be a referee. So I used to go there, how many times? 5 maybe? To be a referee at their tournament. And also I stayed at the house of a handball friend. He had a house in Altea. Nucia. And also we've been there with my school, because I work at a Norwegian school here. And there are 3 schools up there by Benidorm. No, 2 up there. Alfastel P and Albir. And then there's one at Torrevieja. And then we have one here in Malaga and one at Gran Canaria. So those are the 5 in Spain. And every 2 years now we have these, well, call them conferences, seminars where we come together, teachers of these schools, and also from London and Brussels. Yeah, Brussels, from Belgium. There are Norwegian schools there with a navy or the military base or whatever. So Shape and one more. And we come together to, yeah, get updated on things. That's like methodics, didactics, pedagogic. I don't know how to say this. But yeah, and then also to get to know each other. So then we've been both to, I've been to Costa Blanca, that's Alfa Stelpi, and also Torrevieja, or close to there. Come on, there we go. I think it was good that we picked the green now, that there was so little green before, so we can have a little more after the pink. I love green, and this green is so gorgeous. Really like it. It's almost the same as this one, but it's a little darker. I prefer this dark to this, but I have not got so many skeins left. I've got 2 skeins of it, and where I normally ordered these skeins and this yarn, they didn't have any more when I ordered last, and they're kind of closing down that store, so I have to find somewhere else to buy from. But I have a lot of yarn still, so I should use the rest of that yarn, stick the yarn, or at least much of it, before I order more, I think. I'm really happy that I have a Easter holiday now. Don't have to work, even though tomorrow I am going, because my classroom is looking terrible. I was sick the 3 last days of school before Easter, and since I have these parent conferences after Easter, starting pretty straight away almost, I think I need to tidy up a bit. Not only for them, for myself and for the children. Should have done it a long time ago. Well, we've been doing a lot of things, making spaceships, going to Mars, playing that we were going to Mars. So we have a lot of card stock, whatever, in the classroom. So everything is a mess, kind of. Now that project is done, I should throw everything out. But I am so hesitant to doing that, because I'm thinking maybe we can get use of it. Next, we can do other things. Maybe the children want to do this or that, so they can use all of the card stock. So I like to have those things just in case they want to. The children are small; they're 6 or 7, so it's good that they can use their imagination, making different things, and yeah, you know. I love being a teacher. I love being their teacher. They're just the best group ever. I have said that about. I think I have said that about all of my groups, but they keep getting better and better. Okay, that was green. Should I go with black? Nah, I don't want to do black. Let me see what comes up next. Kind of red, but lighter. Don't really care for it. It's going to be so different from the other sleeve. I don't know. Does it matter? I think it's good that it's different. Well, let's just do it. Manuela says, you are a teacher on school and YouTube. Well, yeah, thank you. Teaching geography on YouTube, huh? Oh, I love geography. That's, now that I was sick, that's something I've spent my days doing, practicing all the flags in the world. Capitals. I don't know all the capitals though. And I don't know all the flags, but I can get to, if I get 2 or 3 shots at some of the flags, then I can get them all right, all 197. Capitals, no, but all the countries, I know the names of all the countries in the world, but I can't. For example, the those islands in Oceania and in the Caribbean. I can't say that that is Kiribati and that is Samoa. I can't do that, but I can say that they're there somewhere. I love using my brain to memorizing things like that. There's Lori again. She got to her daughter's house. Yes, she's got a babysit. So Lori has been here listening in. Drink a little. Let's see how this will be with a lighter red. Also with this stuffed head or whatever. I have had some days that my hearing has been reduced. The hearing on the right ear. I think it's a little reduced now, like 20% maybe. But yesterday and 4 or 5 days ago, it was like 50% reduced. Kind of like if I was underwater. The left one is okay, but the right one, something strange. No, it's okay, maybe just 20%, but yesterday was a 50 again. Hello, Rosie. Hi. Welcome. Thank you for the chat yesterday. It was really nice. I hope you got to sleep and you were relaxed, not thinking about too much those things, spooky. Now it's on with the red here. Yes, Angie's here as well. Angie's mostly listening in now because she is working on a graduation cloak. No, a doll, a graduation doll with a cloak and a hat, and it's turning into a bouquet of flowers. I am really, really looking forward to seeing that. So I am gonna peek in on some of her videos so I can get to know what that is. I am so curious. She is very inventive. She got the idea from somebody else, but she's making her own pattern. Also, I was practicing the states of USA. I got a couple of mistakes. I can name them all, but there are some that I misplace. If I can get like 2 or sometimes 3 choices, I can do them all. But when I do one mistake, click on it, and then, oh, that wasn't Kansas. Oh no, of course, that's Colorado. I once actually also knew all the capitals of the states, United States. I think I knew them all. Now I don't. So don't ask me. I know New York and California. in some of them, but forgot a lot. But geography is really something that I love. Yes, Manuel, that's so true. Angie is a sweetheart. And Rosie says, yes, relaxed. Just try to copy an old t shirt from times when you could lift your arms without having a naked belly, if you know what I mean. Yeah, try to put on, I guess, an old t shirt. Yeah, no. Yeah, don't like that when it lifts up. Oof, terrible. I know the feeling. Worst feeling ever. Oh, this isn't so bad after all this red. I kind of like it. I kind of like these tones here. Oh, this red and this green together is gorgeous. How come you don't see that before you start working with it? Well, I've seen it before, but then I did make something and I didn't find it too nice. I guess you just need it in some, not too much. I mean, these two colors together, I really love them. Here, it's better. More green and less red. Or, yeah, well, I think it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And Rosie says, too little fabric under the arms. Yeah, how are you, Manuela? Asks Rosie. Mm. And Manuela says, I'm fine, thanks for asking, Rosie. How are you doing? Tomorrow I'll be going to work, yes. Well, to school. Alone. No children. Also printing out those flyers. So yeah. And preparing for conferences. Yeah. Let's, let's see. Where are we here? And Rosie's asking how Angie is, but she's a bit busy. Linda says, sometimes when I make scrap blankets, I discover colors that look good together that I wouldn't normally put together. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm doing as well. It's so nice. And Rosie says, up and down today, up. Good, Rosie. And tomorrow, up, hopefully. And Rosie says, hi, Linda S. How are you? Rosie asks. And Manuela says, I like making scrap blankets too, Linda. She says to Linda Snyder. And Rosie says, your new blanket is gorgeous, Manuela. Oh my goodness. Oy. Oh, whoosh. What will be the next color for me now? This was so nice. I really want to make something out of these colors now. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. So, what will the next color be? It's so good. It's so exciting to see what the next color is gonna be. Rosa says tomorrow up. Yeah, but no pressure. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure. Did I understand you right, Lynn? Yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely. No pressure because then it's gonna be down. So up, but without a pressure. We're going up, 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 up. Euphoria by Lorraine from Sweden. So you could put on that song if you're feeling that it's going to be down. Put on the up, up, up song, the Euphoria. Maybe then it turns and goes up. Maybe. I don't know. Kind of a silly thought, but you know, I'm a little bit silly. Okay. One of these. I'm going to take both of them and pick the best of them. It has to be brown. This pink now? No way. The brown, yeah. The brown is gorgeous for this. And I have a lot of brown on the rest of it. So now finally we get some cohesiveness. Laura says, my grandson already settled down and just wants to hang out with his grandma. So that's great. And he's 2. Yeah, he's 2. He could fit this one. It's the size of for a 2-year-old. And Laurie says that scrap blanket is on my list. That's so good. And Rosie says, I once heard, if you sing about your problems, you'll be better. Yeah, I think so. A lot of people using that as therapy, writing songs, singing songs, and they're actually getting better. Yeah. The last list. No, I think she meant to write list and said write last, and then she just changed it to list instead of saying the last list. It was the list, I think. I was thinking the same thing as you, Rosie, but I analyzed it a little longer in my head, thinking I know what she meant. I'm not sure though. You may be right. Music is good for the soul. Yeah. Yes, it is. And it's so amazing how, for example, a video, like if I make a TikTok and just the footage, the filming without any music, okay. But then you put on music and then wow, it flows. And the same also, of course, if I'm just knitting or crocheting and without any music in the background, if I'm not talking, of course, nothing. But then you put on the music and it's so nice. it's relaxing and so yeah. Oh, I have to. No, yeah. Just had to think. Did I decrease on these sleeves? But I didn't. I just I have this ribbing on the end. Thinking what kind of what color would it be on the ribbing of this sleeve? I do not want to pick orange. I don't want it to be the same. I would really like it to be two colors. That I start with one and then I have to change into another color after. That would be awesome. And I'm not sure if you saw my last vlog, but the last live that I had was last. No, it wasn't Sunday now, but Sunday a week ago, more than a week ago. And then I had to run. If any of you didn't get the story, I'm going to tell you now. I was having the live, and then suddenly my friend called me, and I just, oh, no, I can't talk to her now. So I just turned it off. She called again, and no, not now. And then she called again, and then, oh, it must be important. So I turned off the volume on YouTube, and I talked to her, and she told me about some friends of ours who were up in the village behind me here. And they'd been there for 5 hours. They'd parked their car, no parking spot available in the parking house, so they had to park in the area. So they found a place and they left the car and they came back 5 hours later. They had a break-in. The little window on the right side and the back was cracked open, and they had been opening the car and taking 4 leather bags, 2 backpacks, 1 work computer, 3 pairs of AirPods, and different things, and a passport. And they were leaving to go to Norway the next day. And this was 6:30 on Sunday, that Sunday. And they were leaving at 10:40 the next day in the morning. So the girl with the woman with a passport missing, she was, especially her, really anxious about how things were going to go. So I went up there, and then they followed me to the police station, and we filed a complaint there, or whatever it's called, an announcement, and a complaint, I don't know, and denuncia. And we asked if it was, there were 4, all of them had something stolen. They also had their backpacks, their suitcases in the trunk. They opened the trunk and took out the leather purses, but they left the suitcases, luckily. So it wasn't all gone. But then they had to, it took some time because she had to fill in all of the details and all of the things that they were missing and stuff. And we asked the police woman if she had any experience with that. They were leaving the next day. She wouldn't be able to have an emergency passport because the embassy is in Madrid, and it's a Sunday, and tomorrow was a Monday, and they were leaving before the offices opened, and impossible. And she said, we've had experience that if you have this denouncement, these paperwork from the police, I think you're gonna be good. And also, since she had just got a new passport, so the old one wasn't gone out yet. They had cut it up though, but it still works until the end of April. So she had a picture of that on her phone. So with that, she could go to the airport and get to fly home. That was what we were told, but she was still a little bit nervous if that was real. But luckily, it went well. Also, yeah, they had to leave the car at the airport, and they were actually going into Malaga, the city, like this. Well, I mean, in a taxi, finding out where they were going to have their Airbnb apartment, and they hadn't gone there yet. They'd just gone from the ranch, and so they hadn't arrived at the Airbnb yet. So I told them, instead of going there, you should come to my place. I already had 3 beds made, and I had another beddings available. So the 4 could easily fit in my guest room. So if you want to, you can come here. So they did that. So I brought them here, and then the next day I drove them to the airport just as I was going off to work. So everything ended okay, but it was a crazy thing that all of that was what's it called? All of that was stolen, yeah, in the break-in. An experience, but I got to know them, and we had a good time, but yeah, it was a bit crazy. Yeah, Laurie meant list, not last. And Rosie says, I wanted to make a joke. Last list, Laurie. Okay, did not succeed. Okay, so last list, Laurie. And Laurie says, I thought it might have been a joke, but I also have so many typos. So I wasn't sure. It was funny. It was funny. I wasn't sure. It was funny. And Rosie says, yesterday my brother bought a box, 60 random classic CDs from the flea market. Oh, yeah, the CD player. Do we even have those already anymore? I don't have a CD player. Yeah, in my car I have. But I have CDs. No drama, Laurie. 60 CDs for 10 euros. Whoa. Whoa, that's given away, yeah. That's nothing. Oh, let's see how far we've got. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I got 3 more rounds to go. Okay, before the ribbing. Yeah, I can play it on the DVD player. Yeah, I don't have a DVD. Well, I think I have one, but I don't use it. I don't know where it is. Ever since I got here, no. Everything is streaming, I think. Hardly watch the television. I just watch YouTube or some television on my computer, but not too much. I want to crochet and listen to podcasts and watch other crocheters. And that's my main thing. Okay, I have to connect another color pretty soon. What will it be? Not there. I don't like it. Oh. Anyways, the knot's all over, so why not? So why not a knot? From asks, do you crochet the ribbing? Yes, I do. I crochet the ribbing. When I do crocheting, I do that. And the back loops. I really like it. It takes some time, but I think it becomes really good. Rosie says, YouTube wants me to drink tequila. And from she says, love the Crochet Boss podcast. Oh, I have not seen or heard of that. Rosie asks, hey, Frumpshe, is that your name or nickname? It's a nickname, she's told us. I guess you're a she. Oh, I have to connect another. Oh, now I was watching this and I want to connect it. I'm just going to do it. Even though I saw it, it wasn't kind of, I didn't pick it randomly. It was a little cheating. But I can cheat if I want to. Well, I don't drink alcohol. I don't like it. I mean, beer, wine, oh, I think it's so gross. I don't like coffee. I don't like tea without a lot of sugar, so I don't drink tea. But there are some things that I kind of like the taste of. I guess I shouldn't be, I'm not advertising for alcohol. You cannot do that. But this Jägermeister, it's good for your stomach or whatever when you've, and I like that taste of it. It's kind of like coughing medicine. So my friend said, well, I got actually a bottle from her for Christmas. And now that I was sick, she said, well, that's the best of the things that don't work. So I tried it. And actually, it made the throat a bit relaxed. So I didn't cough as much. So I used that last week. And I've never, ever in my life emptied a bottle. But I did last week. I mean, I emptied a bottle of any sorts of alcohol. Ever. But I did that last week. Rosie doesn't drink alcohol either. Oh, no. It's a you're a she. And Rosie says, I was late today. Yeah. She's not from Sweden. She's from Belgium. Actually, from Belgium. Neighbor to Manuela. And Frumpy says, my husband drinks. I fidget a lot. My nickname is a Dutch word for fidgeting. Oh. Butchered up a bit. Yeah. I was thinking, fru in Norwegian is Mrs. So I'm thinking Mrs. Mpje. Crochet is a productive way of fidgeting. Absolutely. Perfectly right. Okay, I think I have to count again, just be sure don't do too much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No. A way to go. Ways left to go. And sewing is in chaos. Or sewing is chaos. Is chaos in chaos? You're sewing right now. Working on that. Oh, this doesn't take me long, this color. Doesn't take me far. Can I get around? Hardly. I can hardly get one round around. I think I can. Just getting around. Yeah, there we were round, and I still have, oh, I still have like a meter left. What will be the next color? Now I'm gonna pick this one. It's gonna be a lot of pinks here. Well, yeah, I can go with a pink, but I'm not gonna do, no. Oh yes, yeah, but I'm not gonna do the whole of this skein. Or should I? Well, we'll see. Let's attach. Let's attach you to the thread, through the yarn. Ooh, love these two colors together. Really do. It's like a blue and pink babies. Is it a girl or is it a boy? Oh, but it's kind of like a purplish blue, this one. But really, really lovely. I was thinking I don't want to use the whole pink because I think then that I will not be able to have two colors of the ribbing, and I was thinking that would be cool to have a change in the color during the ribbing. But I guess it's cool when it doesn't change as well. I love that it's warm today. Yesterday was a little chilly when the sun went down. Ooh, it just didn't even go down, and I was feeling the chills. But today, I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to stay warm kind of a long time. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is the last round before the ribbing. Okie dokie. But I think I'm doing a single crochet before. I think so. I don't remember. I really should have made this second sleeve just after the first one so I would remember what I did. Rosie says, Laurie, did you ever try the paper craft from my Valentine's? Like one I did, the dice thing, 20 rows, 20 pages, sides. And Linda Snyder says, I can hear the birds singing. Yes! We can hear them. When the cars are a bit not so noisy, not here. Well, they're almost always here. Yeah, there are birds singing. Birds flying high, you know them, how I feel. Don't sing it, Linda. No, you want to, but you can't. I know. I know. Let's do the last count. One more. Actually, I think that I need to change the skein after a while. So that's awesome. Okay, let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Mm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Can I see here what I did? No, I don't think I did. I think maybe I did this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I did 9 on the way back. Linda Snyder says, I can hear the birds singing. And Rosie answers, yes, they have no copyright issues. That's a good one. Yes. Rosie asks, Linda, can you use your pool already? Yes, I can. I don't think there are anybody down there, but actually already like 4 or 5 weeks ago when we had our winter holiday, in the end of February, it was open. So yeah, you can use it. I haven't though. Also, I've been sick, but I normally don't use it until it's, I don't know, July, June, July, August. August is a good time. When I come back from Norway, I sure will use it. Not sure, but I think I will use it. I should. Now I'm going back loops. Back loops only. This is the only thing about this is the tedious work. It takes a lot of time, but I like it. I like how it looks. Especially now in the beginning, it's quite difficult to get a hold of it. It's so tiny. No, this is going to be too short. How come? I didn't count. I have to count while I'm doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To do one more. 9. And there and there and there. And then 9 up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. And 9 chain and going back. 1. Oh my goodness, there. 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so difficult. 9. Whew. Let's see what you say here. Laurie says, I haven't yet, Rosie, but it's on my list. Not my last list. Oh, yeah, the Palantine paper crafts. And Rosa says, I am phoning with my brother, multitasking. And Manuela says, 1 more row and the back panel is finished. Cool. Oh, no. This has been standing in the sun. Luckily, I have this. Not cold, actually, but better than warm. If you want to send it to me so I can show it, that would be awesome, Manuela. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 1. Oh, sorry, I didn't bring my. Oh, not today. I didn't bring my my other Mac here, so it's gonna be another time. Sorry about that, Manuela. You could send it anyway, so everybody can go and see it on the community post, but I won't be able to show it. I forgot to count, but hopefully it is correct. Oh, this last one is a tricky one. There. Yeah, you'll make a picture. That's good. But yes, I would really like to see it. And Frumpy says, do you have crochet clubs where you live? I don't know. I haven't looked them up, if there are any. There is a knitting cafe, though. Of course, you can crochet. There is this Norwegian lady who has a knitting store in Fuengirola, here where I live. Oh, down there. Let me show you. Frumpy, you haven't seen my views. You're in for a treat. So, in the town down there that you're going to see in just a second, there is this knitting store, yarn store, a Norwegian woman who owns it and runs it. And she has knitting cafes on Thursdays. I have gone there a couple of times, but way too seldom that I could. But take a look at my views to the Mediterranean Sea. Take a look down there. This is what I am working with. So that is my town, Fuengirola. Lovely day, blue sky. And down there's my pool. I'm not sure if you can see a little bit of it. I don't know. Gorgeous view. Yeah, thank you, Linda. Yes, I adore the view. Actually, I shouldn't be wearing these glasses because then it's blurry. Should have had these. Oh, what a gorgeous view. But now I'm kind of having to Well, oh, love it, says, who's saying that? Oh, it's Angie, I think, the yarn. Yeah. Now I can't read properly your comments. So I should be wearing these glasses. I'm very, very happy with the view that I can have this. Oh, what did I do here? Did I already start the descending? I think I did. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I have to take this in a little here and there, so we're just gonna do that. Like this. Da, 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 da. There. Hey. Yeah, I love it. Me too. You have a beautiful view, Linda, says Angie. Yeah, thank you. I'm really happy about it. And Linda Snyder says, I have 2 pairs of glasses too. Couldn't wear bifocals or blended lenses. No, me neither. I tried, but I couldn't read with those because my head had to go like this when I was reading. I was so uncomfortable. So I just said, no, I'm going to wear 2 pairs of glasses. I prefer that. Maybe I would operate later, as my mom did. She just wears glasses now when she's going to read. She doesn't need them in real life. So I guess that's a good thing when you can operate, even though it's kind of scary. People cutting into your eyes. Ooh. And I'm kind of scared that I would be moving my eyes when they're operating. But I bet they're paralyzed, so they can't do that, maybe. I don't know. Now the sun is coming here on this side. Oh, shouldn't let that stay in the sun. Frumpia says, ooh, that time will come for me to having to change glasses. Yeah. I think it was okay when I just had to use them for reading, and I didn't necessarily need them to be watching things from a distance. But now I really need these others to drive, for example, and to see from a distance. I need them. I guess it's been too much screen for me. Probably. But that's okay. That is okay, I think. There, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and oh my goodness, 9. I think I have to change. That is good. I have to blow my nose. I'm gonna take off the sound. You don't have to. Sorry about that. That was long due, or long overdue. Oof. Manuela posted the picture. I'm gonna have a look at it. If you want to look at it, you can see it on my community post. I'm just gonna go over to have a look. See if I can find it. Oh. Wow. Yeah, it's not a picture of anything. It's a pattern, a wavy pattern, kind of. That's really nice. Really, really lovely. So if you want to see what I just saw, you can go to the community post and see what she has made. I thought it was white, but it is light purple, she says. It looked white on the picture, but slightly purple it is. I was thinking it's gonna be a picture of a duck or a frog. Not like that, but that was gonna be a picture of something. But it was a pattern, wavy pattern, really, really nice. Thinking I should do a little bit more. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, will you? Seven, 8, and 9. Oh, okay, let's see. Jackie says, how do you see the community post? It's, well, I don't know, but on my channel, I go to where the community, I don't know how you see it, but it's like, and it says in Norwegian on my, so I don't know. I don't know. And Angie says, you are so talented and fast, Manuela. Yes, she is. And Manuela says, go to the main page. There you see community. Click on it. Yeah, you do that. Linda's, not Wendy's. What? When did you say Linda's, not Wendy's? Or when did you say Wendy's? Didn't get that. Yeah. 9, back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's see again there. This one, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Phew. Am I halfway there? No, not yet. Almost halfway there. This is taking time. It's not the easiest part because it's just the back loop, so it's very tedious how to get the needle through, the hook through. I think I've found a quite okay technique to get the hook in. I kind of push it with my left middle finger on the other side, and then it goes pretty well. Okay. One again. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Ooh. No. I'm gonna finish this before I go off the live. I want to see how it turns out, and I want you to see it too. But I am feeling that I'm getting a bit hungry. Not hangry though, but hungry. I should soon make myself something to eat. I just eat breakfast today. And when was that? 10, 11? I think. I didn't even think of it. Well, I ate a little crisps. That's why I'm not too hungry before now. Okay. Whew. Yeah, let's do that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, okay. That one is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 9th is the worst. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is getting me thirsty as well. I'm gonna have to drink a little when I come down from this mountain. Oh, that was no good. Is that the last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Okay then. Here, there. No. Oh. Too bad. Okay. A little bit to drink. Ooh. I wonder what the last color will be because I will be changing. I'm gonna pick randomly, but if I don't like it, I'm gonna pick again. Ooh. It's not gonna be for a lot of rounds. Oh, my neck is killing me. Oh, ow. Looking down all the time, kind of not too good for the neckline, not for the neck. Intense silence. Concentration complete. Complete concentration. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't like that 9. Not good enough. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Manuela says, started the first front panel. Great. I guess you're going to be finished with the first front panel when I finished with this ribbing on one sleeve. Because you're working it so fast. Well, this is going quite slowly, but I'm getting there. It's not that much left. Come on, number 9. Oy, oy, oy. Now the heat is taking me here. But I'm not giving in. I'm not giving up. I think maybe I don't have to change. It's going to be all pink. Probably. And that's fine. I think that's okay. And then the 9th again. There, good. Right on. Hello, Erin. Nice to see you. And Manuel says, I can't crochet slow. I've tried, yeah. Very nice, Erin. I've been live now for 2 hours. Yeah. Oh, more than 2 hours. Just came on extra since I haven't gone live in a week, more than a week. It was about time. I'm at home right now, so I could do it. And yeah, here we are. I don't have many rounds left though. I think it's gonna be 2 more ups and downs. Seven, 8, and 9. Going back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna have 1 more climbing to do. Before connecting. 1, 2 on the up, climbing up. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, look at my yarn. Oh my goodness. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Going back down for the last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now then, just a connection. Yeah, I have enough. Phew, I was thinking maybe I didn't have enough. Yeah, Erin says, sorry, I didn't know you were alive. Of course, I didn't tell anyone. I have been crocheting a blanket all morning. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I just decided to go live just randomly. So that's totally fine. Of course. Now I am locking the ribbing. So just like 4 stitches or so, I'm done with the sweater. Except I have to weave in the ends, of course. So this is for a 2-year-old. Not any in particular, just that the size turned out to be a 2-year-old when I made it. I thought it was gonna be bigger, but no. Two more stitches now. And the last stitch in the corner. Oh, come on. Okay. And there. Yay! Yay! Hooray! I'm done. Here is the sweater. 2 different vibes on the sleeves. I think it's cool. I think it's cool, really cool. It's a bit difficult to see now that the sun is bugging us. But here it is. Yeah. Phew. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Yeah, what I'm working on, yeah, it's this 2-year-old that I worked on. Also, I started a new of this. This I just made a tutorial for today. I put it out there. Linda Snyder asked me for a tutorial for how to do the crisscrossing on the shoulders. You know, this thing that I do, you know. I love that so much. So I did that, and I put that out there. And then also well, this I already had finished. I wove in the ends of it. This is also a child sunset sunrise singlet, but with crisscrossing on the shoulders also. So yeah, love these small things. Now it's getting to be summer, so well, this is not really summer, maybe in Norway, summer in Norway. Yeah, so that is what I've been doing right now. Thank you so much, Sharon and Rosie. Yeah. Oh, okay. I have a little battery left. It's okay. I'm gonna have to go load. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. And I'm thinking of going back live tomorrow as well, but it's going to be late, like 10 o'clock, like I normally do on Thursdays in the evening. So 10 o'clock tomorrow night will be, now that we've all changed the clock, the time, it will be 4 o'clock p.m. US, New York, Eastern, and 3 o'clock p.m. US Central. So hopefully I'll see some of you there. That will be awesome. European time, 10 o'clock tomorrow night, p.m. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Versa says, nice to have caught you, Linda, and everyone have a wonderful day and evening, everybody. Yes, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful time where you are. Bye-bye.